Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Mike Chu, a physical therapist. Hey, we are here today with Miss Brandy Kemp. She's from Camp Marketing. We'll be back in a few seconds, okay?
HelloNote is a truly therapist-friendly practice management solution with integrated EMR that will enhance workflow, efficiency, and patient care. HelloNote reduces error and allows you to spend more time with your patients. It comes integrated with billing. Claims are generated once a note is completed. You can bill with one click and a patient portal, which streamlines the patient intake process. Beautifully engineered and cloud-based for easy accessibility, the software works on all platforms. You can access patient records from anywhere. We also offer 24/7 support. HelloNote is the practice management solution that you're looking for.
Hello, we are back. Before we keep on going, check out hellonote.com. If you need documentation system for your private practice, check out HelloNote. And of course, check out medbridgeeducation.com. Go to their website, Medbridge. Use our code alternative. You get, I think, 40% discount. So, but without further ado, let's go ahead and interview and bring in our special guest for today. Her name is Miss Brandy Kemp. Miss Brandy, could you please tell us again who you are, what you do, and help us how we can market our private practice?
Well, number one, thanks for having me on today.
Of course.
I think one of the most important parts of marketing is to be able to distinguish the difference between marketing and advertising. They're two different ball games. Your marketing, and of course, I'm sure with your profession, just like most, there's a lot of players in the game. So you've got to set yourself apart from them. And one of the best ways to do that is to show, what goes on behind the scenes, tell a little bit about yourself, your staff, maybe your patients, if they're willing, and that doesn't break any kind of confidentiality agreements. Just show the personal side of your business. Show that you're more than just, doctor-patient care.
That's great. Well, we do that already. I just recently interviewed all our staff. Of course, we also interview our own clients that we have. We also had that WBBJ. Shout out to WBBJ. Going back to you, who is Miss Brandy Kemp first? Where are you from? What do you do? Where are you really from?
Well, I grew up in Hardeman County, and we live in Carroll County now at Huntington at Thousand Acre Lake. We built our retirement home about 5 years ago.
With Mr. Kemp over here?
With my husband. He has retired to come to work for me.
There you go.
We did jump the gun on retiring because we'll probably work for the rest of our lives. But we have two daughters that are grown. We work all the time, it seems like.
So when you say grown, how old are they?
21 just turned 27, and the other one is 18.
Wow.
Yeah.
There you go.
We have a psychologist in the family and an artist.
Really? Well, there you go. That's marketing there.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, let's go back to marketing. So you mentioned about knowing who we are, what we do, and of course, interviewing the patients and of course the staff. What else can we do to market our private practice?
Well, you need to know who your audience is, which I'm sure most do, and you have to be able to talk directly to them through your marketing. You want to. I always use the term, you're asking somebody to date you, not necessarily marry you right off the bat. And as long as you court, who you're dating, things will be great. And you have to remember to court even after you're married. So you have to keep that relationship going with your clients that you have now.
Our connections got lost again. Put that on. There you go. We are back. We are having some technical difficulties. So anyway, I love what you said about courting and dating. So we've lost that art here, especially here in the United States. And of course, the newer generation in the Philippines, before you could date someone back home, this means traditional, you got to really court them, and then you have to get that yes before you could really take them out. We even have to have a chaperone before you could take that lady out or that girl out or whoever we want to date. And we've lost that art here in the current generation. And here in the United States, it's so easy because there's social media. Hey, you want to go out? That's it. Unfortunately, that's not the same thing with marketing. That's not also the same thing when you're doing physical therapy. Our patients will not just come in here because because of your name, because you got that doctor behind your name, you're a physician, you're a therapist or whatever, they will come to you because they know you, they like you, and they trust you.
Right.
So before they could come into that clinic, you mentioned about going to your doctor, right? You need to know that doctor first. You need to like them, and you need to trust them. Trusting is okay because, oh, they got the doctor, they got the therapist behind their name, so you're trusting them already. They got the degree to take care of you. Do you know them? So people will look you up. They will gonna Google you. They're gonna look you up in Facebook. And what are you doing already?
Right.
So, and then of course, do they really trust you? And I like what you said about that courting doesn't stop. You will have to continue to go out and date. It's like my wife; she demands that I take her out every week or whatever. It's like, oh, it's still your time to date. So same thing with your patients when you're marketing, just like Miss Brandy's doing. You got to keep on doing that. It's a continuous process. You mentioned earlier the difference between marketing and advertising. What's the difference again?
So marketing would be courting,
Mm-hmm.
taking her out on a date or taking him out on a date, buying dinner, going to see a movie. Advertising would be like, hey, will you marry me? That's popping the question. That's saying, here it is. This is what I want from you. But marketing's more like, get to know me before I ask you, for what I need. It's just a lot of people don't understand that, and they want to continue to advertise all the time. And if you're advertising on social media or by newsletters or things like that, ways to digital market, you're constantly asking somebody to marry you. And that could be a turnoff.
Why are you looking at Mr. Kemp constantly asking you to marry you? I'm just going to my phone because I want to know if we are still live and everything. So yeah, I think we are. So on a marketing point of view, how do we start? Marketing or advertising? How do we start? So for example, I already got my little clinic like what we have here. Where do we start? Do we start with do we do social media? Do I go out there and gung ho and then send marketing materials? Do I do mailers? How do we start?
So first you have to know who you're talking to, who you want to date. And you have to kind of get that out on paper, and as detailed as you can get it, the better. My persona that I actually market to has a name, has pets, has a husband, has kids. So I know exactly who I'm talking to when I market to her on all of my social media. So once you figure that out, you definitely want to start with, hey, here's me. This is me. This is what I do. Here's my faults. Here's my strengths. It's important to be, forthgoing and trustworthy right off the bat.
There you go.
And then these are the people who are helping me make this happen every day. And then this is what we do every day to make this happen. And do you need to know a little bit more about this? Here's how you do that. Education. People love to be entertained. A little bit of humor goes very, very far. So just finding your tone, who you're talking to, is going to be your number one rule.
That's true. It's very important. You know what? I see all this. I actually downloaded already and bought it already. Those humor catchphrase videos, and then you connect your video to that the actual video. For example, one person fell out of the horse, and then
you look like you fell off.
You look like
right.
So humor is very important. So on that same note, so what do you do at Kemp Marketing Agency?
Right now we have about 30 clients. I've talked to 2 today that want to sign. So, we're constantly building. We do everything from their social media marketing to their newsletters to their website, keeping it up to date. We advise people. We help them plan events. We help them with any type of business card, any type of marketing that they put out there. Most of it's digital, but a lot of it kind of falls into advertising. I help some write their ads for the radio. I help some write their articles for their blogs. Just basically like that marketing person for them. And the way that we like to do it's like a boutique. We get to know our customers so they know who they're talking to, because we treat it as a personal, it's as a personal relationship between them and their audience.
Very good, very good. So it's basically a one-stop shop with Kemp Marketing, right? You do a website, you do their business card,
Their
For
SEO.
sure, SEO.
Yeah.
Tell me
yeah.
about SEO. What is SEO?
So SEO is search engine optimization. The way your website works is there are certain words behind the scenes, like keywords that you use. And the way that Google ranks those, which Google is the #1 search engine, YouTube is #2. So you definitely want to make sure that you're using keywords that people are looking for, and you have to do your research to find those. If you use those same keywords with your social media and your Google and YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, wherever you are, it all kind of works together. But you have to ask for reviews. It's best to respond to those reviews, the good, the bad, and the ugly. It's best to keep your Google updated with new pictures, new updates. It's all kind of like a huge spider web. It all works together to make one thing operate. So it's a lot of moving parts.
That's good. That's good. So, where can they find you? Do you have a website or an email that they can reach out? Telephone number, your social security number,
blood type,
mother maiden's name, right?
My website is brandykemp.com, BRANDYKEMP.com. All of my contact information is there. Even if you just need some advice, I love helping small businesses. I have people ask me questions all the time. I got this bad review. How should I respond to it?
Just block them.
No. I got them through that. I love helping. I want us all to win. That's a goal of mine. I want us all to be cheerleaders for each other and help each other make it to the top.
Good. So can you tell us again your website?
It is brandykemp.com, BRANDYKEMP.com.
And then email?
Email is bkp@brandykemp.com.
Cool.
Phone number 731-234-1390. It's all right there on my website. You can reach out to me anytime.
All right. Again, thank you very much, Ms.
Yes,
Brandy.
thanks for
Appreciate
having
you.
me.
But before we let you go, always remember the word FAST, FAST, letter F. Find people that will bring out the best in you because you are the average of the 5 people you hang out with. So whoever you hang out with, that's going to be you. Hang out with people who are actually complaining. Guess what? You're going to be complaining in life. Hang out with people who are actually winning. Well, guess what? You're going to be winning in life too, because you are really the average of the 5 people. Next letter is letter A, take action. All this stuff that we're doing is not going to do me good. It's not even going to do Miss Brandy good. If you don't take action, go to her website, brandykemp.com. Go to her, reach out to her, send an email, just talk to her. Maybe, you learn a thing or two. I already asked her several stuff. Next letter is letter S, share and subscribe. The more shares, the better. You got a Facebook page or something like that?
I do. It's
share her website.
kempmarketing.com.
Kempmarketing.com and Facebook page and everything
Kemp
like that.
Everything's under Kemp Marketing or Brandy Kemp. You can't miss me.
There you go. And then share and subscribe because the more shares, the better. It sounds cheesy, right? But really, it may not be applicable to you, but it could be applicable to someone else. She was referred by some of my friends too. Shout out to Gary Carter. So, and last but not the least is letter T, teach it. Why? Because when you hear it, you forget. When you see it, you remember. But when you're actually teaching it, just like what Miss Brandy's doing, you're actually understanding it more. And the more you teach it, the more you'll understand. Again, thank you very much. We appreciate you. Be awesome, be great, be excellent. And we'll see you in the next episode of our Alternative Healthcare Career Show. Bye.
HelloNote is a truly therapist-friendly practice management solution with integrated EMR that will enhance workflow, efficiency, and patient care. HelloNote reduces error and allows you to spend more time with your patients. It comes integrated with billing. Claims are generated once a note is completed. You can bill with one click and a patient portal, which streamlines the patient intake process. Beautifully engineered and cloud-based for easy accessibility, the software works on all platforms. You can access patient records from anywhere. We also offer 24/7 support. HelloNote is the practice management solution that you're looking for.